Good morning to you all. Good morning, Jane and Ray. Hello, hello. Hope you see me well, hear me well, and I certainly hope that you're ready to practice. October 28th, Wednesday morning. Deep breath. As our posts say on Facebook and everywhere else, exhale, inhale, repeat. So let me know who else is here, who else is joining live this morning. So this is a short, very short morning practice, and focusing on just release, move, feel. These days when the collective discomfort, hi Alex, is as extreme as it is these days. Even if we personally feel very blessed, good in our lives, everything is just lovey-dovey, the collective discomfort, fear, anger, fear from the unknown can affect us greatly. So keeping ourselves as grounded as possible, as fluid as possible, so we can react not from the fight or flight mechanism, but from that very nice and grounded center. So today we are going to need a block, at least a block, maybe a blanket for some of you for some things. Or actually, let me rephrase it. You might start with a blanket and not with a block. I will start with a block, the first posture. So let's ready to go. Hi, Susie. Okay. Good. I love it that we are talking to each other on the chat. So, good morning. My name is Andrea. This is Sun and Moon Yoga channel. Wednesday morning, YouTube. So, let me go to my mat and we start with lying over a blanket or a block. Rolling up the blanket, if you choose that, because you need a lesser sensation. I will choose this block and lying over it so it's underneath the lower tips of the blades, shoulder blades, and the shoulders, the arms, and the head is gently releasing down. I'm just gonna wait a few more seconds till I kind of assume that we all have arrived to this posture. So while we are waiting for everyone, we move into breathing through the nose and breathing out through the lips. In through the nose, out through the lips. In through the nose, out through the lips. All right. So as we are lying here, I would like you to bring an extra awareness around your kidneys and breathe and take your awareness right here as you're breathing. It feels like you're breathing into that area and release. I almost named this practice my morning practice because this is how I usually start my practice, lying over a block or a blanket. I need it. So keeping that shape and form, but start moving your feet freely around. Pointing, flexing, circling, separating the toes, whatever you need. And then as the feet wake up a little more, we add a little bit of movement in the hips, moving one foot further towards the front and then the other. So there's a little slow shimmy in the hips, only if it feels right, okay? You know, that's your practice. You know what feels right for you this morning, okay? All right, so let's reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Oh. Fists, make a fist and flex your hands and spread your toes, fingers apart. And reach through your hands. Hands are facing each other now. Then move your hands back to flexing and take your hands behind you, behind your head. Extend, extend, and then again, move your hands and feet away from each other. And then release everything down. And then softly, gently start lifting your head up. If you're okay with this support, bend your right knee, pull it in, and pull, pull, pull. And the block is digging into my back, but actually doesn't hurt me. It just reminds me to relax and stay open. In my practice. Flex your foot, reach the leg up and lower down. But you please, 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 if this one bothers you underneath, you just remove it, okay? And lie down without it. And again, engage a little bit your tummy as you bring your leg in, lift your head up, relax the shoulders. And then extend your leg, flex your foot. Stretch, then bend your knee again and release down. Deep inhale, long exhale. Then please now, if you still have the block, remove the block from underneath you and lie down without it. Move your head softly from side to side. Then bend your knees and place them down, mat width apart at least. And start moving your knees from one side to the other. Arms are on the side, shoulder blades resting on the floor. Inhale as we move the legs across. Exhale as we release the knees down. And next time when you go to the left, stay there. And it might be not so good, but might be delicious. Crossing the left ankle over the right thigh, reaching the arms next to the ears if the shoulders allow it. And breathe into this sensation along your right side. Relaxing the shoulders, readjusting yourself. It's an organic practice. So there's no such thing like I put myself in a perfect position, all right? And then release the left foot slowly and softly come back to center and reach over the right side. Staying here, finding just the right place to be. Right place would be that I can breathe. And then crossing the right ankle over the left thigh, pulling it even deeper down and reaching the arms up. Breathing. Yes, we do want to move the energy so we can refresh ourselves. Breathing. And please release everything back all the way to center. Then bring both knees to your chest. Softly circle once to the right and once to the left. And then let's continue with a twist. So these are movements that are almost, I can say that for me, almost crucial to go through almost every day, to feel that I tap into parts of my spine and my torso and my muscles, that I can start to regain my length and balance. All right, let's move towards the other side. And you heard me saying many times that here I really focus on releasing that, for me right now, is my left rib cage down towards the ground. So I let go, I let go, I let go. Isn't that delicious to practice these twists? All right, let's come back to center. And here, let's reach the feet up towards the ceiling and paddle your legs softly. Then we bend both knees and grab the inner shins, ankles, and release the knees apart for a little stretch on the inside. Now, this morning, I love to just move my legs and actually move my feet. So come along with me or stay here and just ease into that release. Then slide your hands around your legs, bring your legs together. Grab the back of your thighs, round a little bit, roll back and forth, and come up to a seat. So in that seat, please fold your left leg in and cross the right ankle over the left thigh, flexing the right foot, placing the hands down to the front, and you experience some sensation on your right side, most likely. Please decide how far forward it feels meaningful for you to fold over your legs. And it's a very valuable option just to stay here and tilt. Okay. If the lower back is sensitive to this, I would suggest that pulling the navel slightly in and up, scooping it in and up, might help to release some tension from there. All right, let's come back all the way up. Let's reach this foot up, extend it out, and let's release down. Second side, folding the right leg in, crossing the left ankle over, and then placing the hands down. All right, I didn't say that, sorry about it, but if you cannot cross and fold underneath, it's too much, then simply extend out and just cross one shin over, okay? That's perfectly fine as well. And breathe. And we aim to elongate our breath more and more. So at least on our mat, we are aware of our breath. And we invite deeper or longer inhales and exhales. Please come back. And extend your legs out again. And now as you're sitting, just tap your legs into the ground. It feels so nice, huh? All right. So my favorite, one of my favorite. All right. So we are going to come to all four. We know that, yes? How, maybe this way. And we know cat-cows. Let's do just a couple of cat-cows. All right, so pulling the navel in and keeping the floating ribs in. Place your hands so the fingers point towards each other. Pressing the hands to the floor, keeping the legs active underneath you. And as we lower the chest and the chin down, we bring the shoulder blades towards the spine. Then as we come back up to the starting point and stretch our elbows softly, we exhale. So inhale, lower the chest and the chin down, keep the navel and the floating ribs in and bring those shoulder blades together. Exhale, broaden the shoulder blades apart as you extend your elbows. Inhale, lower. Exhale, extend. Feel all 10 fingers and palms. One more time, inhale, lower. Exhale, extend. Beautiful. Turn your hands to the front and start like the cat-cow around your back. The tailbone moves down and keep your hands there and very actively lower your hips towards your heels, but gluing the hands there and feeling the stretch across the backside. Then come back to center and elongate through the spine. Again, let the tailbone move down, pull the navel in, broaden the collarbones and the shoulder blades as you move back and coming back to center. Now we place these two parts together, turn the hands towards each other, inhale, lower the chest down, pull the shoulder blades together, exhale, come back up. Inhale, turn your hands, exhale, lower the tailbone down towards the heels. Then inhale, come forward, turn the hands in, lower the chest and the chin down, okay? Exhale, push back, turn the hands forward, around the spine, and sit towards your heels. Inhale, center one more time. Shoulder blades come together, arms are very strong. Exhale, moving back. And this time I would like you to move into your extended child's pose. Relax the elbows down and let's take a moment of rest. Then please inhale, come forward to all four. And turn so the left foot comes to the floor, the right shin comes to the front, and we are in a side plank variation. And please move your arm and your torso. Keep your left leg very active. And move it back down to the floor. Turn. And the other way. Moving it. Feel free to move however you feel free to move. And back to center. Tuck your toes under, and as you move to your doggy, separate your feet mat width apart. And please dance yourself into this version of down dog. And walk your hands closer to your feet so the heels are on the floor. Breathe. Then reach forward, walk your hands forward, bring your feet together and lower down to your plank. If that's too much, place your knees to the floor. Pull the navel in. I didn't put the right clothes on because my clothes is hanging. Trust me, I pull my navel in. Reach the chest, the chin, gently forward. And then bend your knees as you push back. And this time, separate your feet slightly and walk slowly your hands back towards your feet. Bend your knees, release over your legs. Then slide your hands up on your legs. Reach the chest and the chin up to come up to standing. And let's move and circle gently on the feet, waking them up again. All right. Actually, you know what? Let's grab 2 blocks. All right. One block comes between the thighs, and the other block will come between the shins. I want to be in the picture, so I come back. All right. So we are squeezing slightly with the thighs and with the shin while we are pressing the feet into the ground. Release your hands down, lift your heart center, breathe. Tailbone is moving down, knees are just a tiny, tiny touch bent. And just work with your legs. And the experience is that as I am picking up some energy from the earth, I am rooting myself back down into the earth. The breath is even. If that particular pose is meaningful to you and you like it, you might want to explore longer in your own practice. But right now, please remove the blocks, place them to the side, and come to the center of your mat and step your feet apart, feeling that the blocks were in between your legs still. Ever so simply, we turn towards one leg, bend one knee, the front knee, extend the other knee, reaching the arms up, holding onto the elbows, and adding a teeny tiny back bend. Then reaching back to center, arms and hands come behind us, interlace the fingers, parallel feet, folding forward. Then coming back up to center, turn to the other side. Bring the elbows up, hold on to the opposite elbow. Back knee is strong. And the back leg is strong, shoulders, shoulder blades relaxed. And let's come back to center. Place your hands on your hips to fall forward. Place your hands down. Slightly bend your knees and reach your arms and hands all the way to the front. So another even wider version of down dog. Breathe. Then slide your hands back on the floor. Really slide it. Feel your mat. And heel toe your feet back underneath you. Place your hands on your hips to stand up. And bring your right leg up, or I should do this way. Bend your left knee and pulsate a little bit up and down. Use a wall if you need to. Then have a quarter circle with the right leg softly, still charging the left leg. And then reaching this leg up wherever I want to practice my tree pose this morning. I guess this is my favorite asana. Not that I am good at it every day. And release back to center. Softly bend your knees, pull the navel in and up to lift, pulsate the other leg. And circle. Then bring it in and see how you want to practice on that side. I aim not to work hard with my upper body, just feeling the grounding sensation. And lower your foot down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Up. Exhale, release into a forward fold. Bend your knees, sit down, and extend your legs out. Now we take one block again, and we are going to lie down and place the block underneath the sacrum. And we reach the feet up towards the ceiling, shoulder blades slightly underneath us, shoulders too, so we feel supported, but we don't want to jam anything. Feel the ground with your hands. Relax your legs. So if for whatever reason this is not the right place for you, just go to the wall and lean your legs against the wall. And breathe. And breathe. Long inhale, long exhale. You can close your eyes. So the wise say that if we would do Viparita Karani with the wall, when we lean our legs against the wall, and if you really would like to shift the energy and drain the legs, the feet and the legs, and refresh, reboost everything in the upper body, we would need 20 minutes of this. We are not going to hang out here for 20 minutes, but for some time. Actually, I offer you to stay here as long as you wish, even when we finish this practice. You just stay here. And breathe. One by one, bend your knees and place your feet there. Lift your hips, remove the block, and release the hip down to the floor. And let your knees come together. Hands come around your navel. And rest. Close your eyes. Then keep your eyes closed. Keep your hands on your navel. Extend your legs out on the floor. Gentle breath. You are more than welcome to stay here, even placing the hands down to the floor and coming to Shavasana for 5 to 10 minutes. But if you have to go and you only have these few minutes to practice, then mindfully please bring yourself up to a seat. Any comfortable seat. Bring your hands to your heart. Reach your sternum softly into your thumbs and chin forward. Let's close our eyes. Notice our breath. And we take a few moments first to express our gratitude towards the opportunity that we can practice together, that we have the need, the possibility, the computer, the Wi-Fi, the home that we can practice. And allow your heart to show you what else you feel grateful for at this moment. Then we think of our ancestors, teachers, the teachers of our teachers, our loved ones, our pets, anyone and everyone who have taught lessons to us. And some of these beings helped us, taught us, loved us, or still loving us. And some of them just gave us a very difficult lesson to learn. Either way, we thank them for the lesson. We thank them for the support and for the love. And we express that metta prayer to those who are suffering at this moment. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you live without suffering. May I see the truth. May I speak the truth. May I feel it. Thank you for practicing with me. Thank you for being here. Sia Robi. Thank you for your practice. And we always have workshops every weekend. This weekend, Friday evening, Yoga Nidra with Wiki. You might want to check it out. This is the time when we need Yoga Nidra. Desperately need Yoga Nidra. Okay. All the best, guys. See you next week. Keep practicing.